We have a gentleman, he is no stranger to any platform nowadays, especially. We became so much of a, let's say, we were his fans, his biggest fans, especially when this is a voice. When Tessan was doing her thing, and him just talk about box cover every single chance he could get. Ladies and gentlemen, from them time that to now, he has his own show, The Dutty Berry Show. Please give it up for Rashane, a.k.a. Dutty Berry. The dirtier the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Pum pum cutting at all.
Oh yes.
Half of me and half of you. If you get a it way, no mad like boy blue. Just remember, say pum pum cutting at all.
Wow. Hi everyone. I'm kind of nervous. I don't think I did drink enough, but hopefully, wanna just give me some good energy. You know, I'll be fine, right? So before I start, only can just please just to say this word for me. You must know it, box cover. Wait, not yet. More I feel the energy. So after 3, 1, 2, 3. The side you kind of look a bit. Ready again? 1, 2, 3. All right. So long story short. All right. So back in the day, this was like I think this the 90s, right? I was pretty much like I feel like I was an uptownish kid, even though I never lived in the uptown. But it kind of grew up like, Mountain View, Vineyard Town. But my mother, she created this bubble where all I grew up on was like Nickelodeon and like Disney Channel. So in my mind, if you were to ask me, listen to the following clip, if it was anybody who Jamaican, I don't know it. Any Britney Spears, I could tell you. Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, that is how I grew up. And I loved it. And so at the time, I remember, I think my mommy, she did have a bus driver. So yeah, I was one of the people that have a bus driver. And so I enjoyed it. So there was one day though, my mother told me that she was working at FedEx and she told me, say, Rashane, I can't come pick you up today, and the driver can't come pick you up. You have to go downtown and meet your mother. So I meet my grandmother. So I'm saying to myself, so I must take bus and go downtown. Now, if you don't know downtown Kingston, downtown Kingston, they have a park. They have a park named St. William Park. Is that St. William Grand Park? Yeah. Down there, so when you go down there, all you smell is urine. It's a stench of urination. Like I decided to say, all right, I am going to go. So I left and I was downtown now, and I'm walking and I'm looking around and I'm hearing things that I've never heard in my life. Some of you hear like, sell out, sell out, sell out. Buy this and get this free. So I'm like, oh my God, the culture is so rich. Who knew? And I'm looking around now and I'm just in awe. And I see a photographer at the time. They had like a section there where you could go and you take your photographs and stuff like that. So I'm looking at that and you have some girl and some little tights, some little sock on, and them time the women at the tights, like the multicolored tights them. And the little print of them. So I was just like, wow, this is fascinating. And so I'm making my way downtown. Oh yeah. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, so I was literally making my way downtown, and then I heard, I think this brother there, and him have this boombox, and him play some songs, all right? And I see this, I think it was a Rasta brother standing beside him, and he's just like moving, and me like, okay. And he puts on a song that literally stopped me in my track. So I am there now, and bear in mind, I was like almost 200 pounds when I was 12 years old at the time. So I literally looks like a black Peter Griffin. All right, so Family Guy. So I was just there now, and I'm walking around now, and I'm looking, and I hear this song. And the song goes, pum, pum, cutting a two. Half for me and half for you. And I was just like, oh my God, this is so profound. And I kept on, so I'm just walking around, I'm back up on my back. And I'm just hearing, pum, pum, cutting a two.
Half of me and half of you. If you get like it,
all right, stop it. But all I heard was pum pum cuts, and I was like, oh my God, this is profound. This is talking about sharing, because I was 12 years old. This is literally investing. Barita should have just invested in all of it. It's shares, half for me and half for you. Like, how considerate. So I just remember walking around, and I was just like, whoa, I have to tell this to my friends. Pum pum cut in a two, half for me and half for you. Because I was learning about, what did I learn about Venn diagram at the time? I don't know, but I was just like, this is marvelous. So I went home now, meet up with my grandmother, but all in my brain, I had to remember the song. Pum pum cut in a two, so I was just like, I have to remember. So, wait a man. So the next day now, I got to school now and I'm there, and I think it was like lunchtime, because lunchtime is when you finally have the time when your teacher's not there. You can just mingle with your friends. So I am there now, and I see my friends, and I was like, listen, guys, I have to tell you about this song. It named Pum Pum Cutting 2. They're like, who's singing it? I don't know who sing it, but the guy just said Pum Pum Cutting 2. So Adam said, all right, Barry, sing it for me. So then I was just like, sure. So this was when me trying to get into my own Jamaica gangster swag. So I go in front of the class now, and I think my back was kind of turned to the door now, so I'm singing now, and I'm like, Pum Pum Cutting 2. Sing it with me now. Half for me, and half it. On this kind of station, don't want to say Pum Pum Cutting 2. Wow, the prophet says zoom zoom. So I am doing this in front of the class now, and I'm having the time of my life. Then all of a sudden, silence. You could hear a pin drop. And me one, Pum Pum Cutting 2. So I'm like, I watch enough Disney shows for no said this is the time when we turn around, and my teacher is standing right there. And so I remember I just froze. She said nothing. She just said like I should sit down. And I was just like, all right then, everything is fine. Everything is good. Miss Down at Jesse Paul Primary School. Big up Jesse. So I thought that everything was okay. People, you see the morning after that, I am there doing my little, what was it, like 6 times, 6 ones, 2, whatever, when all of a sudden I literally just felt like a darkness just engulfed around Jesse Ripple. And I was just like, oh my God, it's a bird, it's a plane. Who is this? It was my mother. My mother showed up at the school in her FedEx uniform, and she was there. And so she pointed to me, and my teacher said, like, your mommy wants to speak to you. So I was just like, oh gosh. I was just like, hi, mommy, hey. So I'm on the corridor though. My teacher is just like, I saw him singing this song, and like, I can't believe it. He's usually such a good child. And I was just like, yeah, I mean, so my mother, she's very stern. My mother, like, she's super, super strict. And she named Marcia, so Jamaican Marcia is like, that is a name. Like, Marcia, don't play. Jesus, PM, think about dancer queen. She named Marcia too. All right, so I am there now in my uniform now. My mother looks at me and she said, what happened? And I was like, well, mommy, I was in the classroom and I just sang a song that I heard downtown, and mommy was just like, which song? So I was just like, it was a song, mommy, and mommy was just like, what song? So I said, you hear the man? So I said, and mommy said, your mouth not moving. I want to hear exactly what you say. So I was just like, clearly I have to be obedient. So I was just like, so I opened my mouth. Boom, boom. You see, before I could get to the half of you, my mother shot me a box across my face. Her 5 finger then print out. Her DNA etched on my epidermis. Epidermis. Asa? Yes. Yes. So I tell you, so that day my mother boxed me in my face, and I tell you, I was just like, I froze at that point in time. It was rough. Oh my gosh. To this day, every time I hear that song, I remember the box. Pum Pum Cutting 2, half of me, half of you. Anyway, people, that is it for my story. Thank you for having me.